Today, we are going to 100% Roboquest. Going through the initial cutscene of the story. So we're going to go through the tutorial, because there is a tutorial. We come to find out we play as robots, on a journey to restore humanity's place in this wasteland. Take humans to the city, last updated 503 years. So, after getting a new battery, we headed out on our journey. Getting our first achievement of the game by jumping on a loading screen. After going through my controls to fix sensitivity as well as textures, we jump into the tutorial stage, where we learn about level ups, parkour zones that are highlighted in purple on the map, which basically give you another weapon, as well as wave-based rooms. Afterwards, we found our base camp, but this is the home base. Once we found Max, we turned on a generator just to get stunned by it. So, we tried it again, where we got a map of the camp. We headed over to invite our friend who's going to be suffering through this whole journey with me, getting another achievement by doing so as well.
You're so short.
After calling him short, we jumped straight into our first run.
Alright, buddy, this is my first time exploring there, and there are nasty bots.
After struggling to read, we headed over to the starter chest.
Be two different weapons to pick from.
Ooh,
However,
LG.
you can level it up to give you 3 different weapons.
As we headed out, focused on one goal, to finish the game in a single run. After getting the hardest purple room ever and barely finishing it, jumping on a few heads, leveling up and shooting an innocent bot which we didn't know you could grab.
What is this thing?
We get the tempo shot upgrade to deal a little more damage. We see that we can get something for 5 data logs. Look at a few doors which we can't open yet. So we are forced to go to the Oasis, where we collect our first of many data cards which drop by a random chance. We level up again before entering the Oasis. Getting our first hit of dopamine with an S rank.
Yeah, baby.
Starting off in the Oasis, we find a secret door behind a waterfall, which we can't open until later. Continuing on, we find ourselves getting another achievement for dealing 10k damage. Shortly after, we see a big worm who deals a lot of damage and fires laser beams.
Yep, it does a lot of damage.
Holy shit, he does do a lot of damage.
I'll die. I'm trying to blow him up.
But it does drop a lot of healing orbs. Once we made it to the middle part of the level, we found a key that opens the ruins.
Pick up the ruins key, because we kind of need that.
We also look at a timed door, where we need to enter it in the first 3 minutes of a run. Turning our attention a little further into the run, we meet our first boss, Digimole.
So this guy digs holes, and his name called Digimole, right?
He has a few different types of attacks, but found it easy to follow. Possibly due to my friend taking all the aggro. If there's bait, use it. It was a pretty easy fight where we earned another achievement for beating a boss without taking any damage. And well, we didn't manage to earn an S rating. So there goes having a perfect run on the first try.
Oh,
That's how I got an A rating.
I also got an A, so we share it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna blow up the door.
I guess so. I did not mean to skip it, but she looks old. Like she has like
Looks old.
yeah, because there were lines under her eyes, like wrinkles.
Oh, she might just be tired. She does live in a wasteland.
Yeah, maybe so.
After the wonderful intro into the Haven, we earned another achievement for completing Chapter 1. Once inside the fields, we decided to heal up a bit, open a chest, and explore around.
Think too much damage, you know.
Me too.
Finding our first data log, earning us yet another achievement. Don't worry, I won't show us finding all of them, but I'll link a guide to them all down below. Starting the run, we are introduced to a few new enemies.
Oh my gosh!
Why did you put us on hard difficulty? Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
And like my friend said, why did I do it? Why not? We are professionals after all. But we can't parkour, so we died, ending our first run of the game. No completing it on the first try, I see. We upgraded the base camp a few times before we jumped back in.
Max sometimes deploys the Bizarre Bob and Friendly Bot that can craft and eat.
This time, we went to the ruin store instead, to see what is in store for us there.
Because we get too close to them and they're like, oh.
Especially since I'm melee.
I know.
I got a flamethrower.
There's a flamethrower in my eyes, as well as some shady looking bot asking for power cells, which of course, we give him one. In return, he gives us an achievement, and we found another data log as well. And here we get introduced to a teleporting bot, then a bot that shields other bots, so you have to take it out first before you can damage the rest.
To destroy that first before we can destroy.
And my favorite bot in the game, the paparazzi bot, flashing you like the perv it is. But continuing on, we found a locked gate which we didn't know you could open.
That's. Oh my god!
Proceeding to then die to the boss, letting my friend deal with it. Then he went down in the next area. So it was up to me to clear out the bots and rescue him.
And rescue.
Little did I know, there was a bot that I missed.
Oh! You didn't tell me there was a guy next to you.
So back to upgrading our base camp a little more. Then went back in. We found our first gadget from the old man, giving us an achievement.
Unlock one gadget. This guy gives you gadgets? Oh, so you can grab this guy?
We're going to check off a few quick ones here. One for killing 500 bots, one for collecting power cells,
I see just smoke.
and one for collecting wrenches. Next, we tackled another stage 1 boss, Billy Boom. Not really a hard fight, as you just stay back and pull the lever on his butt once he falls over. Then it's just smooth sailing from there. It was a pretty simple fight.
Oh, I fell. You got it. We're gonna get an A though.
I guess so. It's thin air in front of me and scared the living shit out of me.
Oh, I died.
Afterwards, we got another achievement for picking up my brobot after he slipped and fell on a laser beam.
I live.
You live.
We found ourselves earning 2 more achievements tied to bots, the Commando bot for destroying bots, as well as the Ranger bot for pulling up a javelin out of the ground behind a waterfall. There's also this guy looking for some swim trunks, which of course we didn't have. So we headed to the next safe zone where I grabbed another easy achievement for changing the language to French. After looking over the achievements, I saw a few easy things we could do at the start. We also showed a guy our blunderbuss, only for him to ask for a junk rifle pick as well. Typical. Never good enough, huh? We died shortly after, so we tried out one of the new classes we got, the Ranger. But we start off by grabbing the small innocent bot we missed before, earning us an achievement, so we went to the ruins instead of the oasis. But at least we experienced the last of the 3 stage 1 bosses, Dr. Turret. And well, He isn't that hard with 4 main abilities: a rotating laser beam, a directed beam, an AoE flamethrower, and rockets. But we weren't ready for it.
Let's grab. Oh, that's fire. Is he just gonna isolate us? He just threw a nuke at us. Oh,
Oh, he got
so
you
cool.
too.
This time we went to the oasis while trying out the commando, and headed straight to the waterfall to unlock the door, showing it my little buddy. But that gave us 2 more achievements for showing the hidden bot there, my little buddy. And hey, the swimming trunks are here too.
Hey, this guy upgrades everything to legendary. Like insane quality. Like fantastic quality.
So we headed straight to the guy so he can have his trunks back. And well, he gave us a gadget for our troubles. What a nice guy. Enough fooling around, we got another chance to take on Dr. Turret, and this time, we ain't letting him beat us. We started off by using our buddy bot and his clones, and this time it wasn't even close, earning us yet another achievement for beating 5 bosses.
Oh, he died.
Oh, that was so much faster.
So much easier. What the hell?
Shortly after that though, we both died. So it was a short-lived victory.
Oh, I died.
What did we die to?
Back at camp, we got a couple more upgrades and headed back in. Ran straight to a worm to stomp on its head for an achievement.
Jump on his head 5 times.
Then blew up some bots for another one. Sometime later we ended up unlocking the engineer due to reaching base camp level 4. And so, the first run we had as the engineer, we aimed to get to the door in under 3 minutes. So we got there in 2. They don't call us quick for nothing, huh? After entering the rift, we earned yet another achievement. Turns out the rift is a speed run trial, and well, we are professional speedrunners, right? And it seems we only have 80 seconds to make it to the end. It can't be that hard, right? I mean, we have speed boost all over the place, so it can't be too bad. But we didn't make it. So we did it again, grabbing another achievement for getting up to max speed by using the bot with a speed boost. However, my friend got stuck, so we didn't make it again.
Yeah, I'm at the end.
Fuck.
Oh, dude.
But I keep trying to jump on.
So we just skipped it for now. We ended up back at the ruins to go about opening that locked laser gate. There are 4 buttons you need to find and press. One is on the truck, another under the sign, one behind the truck,
Oh, one here.
and the last one I couldn't find, so I just ran through the laser,
No, fuck, I'm running through it. Oh, I found the fucking thing.
only to see it on the door. Here is where we find the tech key to open another locked door, but first there is another corrupted zone here, which should be easier than the speedrun one, I hope.
Ooh.
Wait.
Went into the start of this area.
This place is called the scrapyard. I think bots go here to die. Not sure though. It's also pretty dark, where the only real challenge is oneself and the end, so don't trip. The path is hard to get lost on, so we just go through the area, dealing with a few groups of bots here and there until we reach the end of the zone.
I see that. I'm up here with you.
Where the boss is a group of elites. Basically normal bots but stronger.
Oh my god.
So after what felt like a long fight packed full of elites, my friend ended up going down close to the end of the fight, leaving me alone to clean up the rest. So after I was brutally flashed,
Hold up for 20 seconds. 27 seconds.
cleaned them up and revived my friend, claiming our first of 6 power crystals, giving us another achievement.
Well, I got an achievement for that, so.
Yep.
After the elites, we wandered into another achievement for dealing 500k damage, as well as a card. So we made our way to unlock the tech room door, which gives us the quarry key, and shows us another locked door, requiring 25 power cells to open up our next corrupted zone. So we just keep heading in the main direction as we can't open it yet. So we welcome the next area with open arms, the energy center. Here we find yet another locked door, but this time it's a combination lock. So we just need to brute force it or find the combo, which could be easier. Also, just listen to this. Ah, gotta love that sound. Anyways, back to the video. We make it to the middle zone of the energy center, which has a locked door and a data log lying around a corner. But behind the door is part of the combination we need, as well as another key. So we write that down. The doors are set to a specific element, so we'll settle with fire. Turns out, it's a horrible direction and never want to go there ever again.
Bad weapon. Bad weapon. I need help. I need help.
I'm burning to death.
I died.
We ended up losing that run a little later. Oh well, totally meant to. So my friend decided to take a small break, in which I did a solo run to get the speedrun trial done. And well, I'm a speedrunner, so not to brag or anything, but I got it on that first try with so much time to spare. Getting another achievement for how close it was to exploding, as well as getting the second power crystal out of 6. We're getting closer to snap. I mean, getting them all. Wonder what they do. After my friend came back from his break, we turned to the engineer, letting loose our drones at the start. And if you notice so far, each weapon has a little bar that is tied to the card, meaning we have to use every weapon to get them all. But that's further down the line, so we just chip away at them for now. So this guy, from what I heard, is in here, he gives you a legendary thing every time you come here. And this is where I learned about how nice explosions are. I guess Megumi was right. Oh my god. And to top it off, I also got an upgrade related to explosives. Pretty much perfect. Testing it out on Dr. Turret turns out to be a not so great idea. Mainly since half of the explosions miss him, so it might be better for multiple bots instead of just one.
Oh, by the way, since we froze him, we'll do like...
But hey, we got more explosion auto crit for it, so good enough, I guess. And we just cut it short for power cells, so it looks like we have to do it again later. But after making it back to the energy center, we hit a small problem. It's a small room with a lot of bots. We might like violence in video games.
Oh. He's got the moves.
But we don't have the moves to dodge bullets, ending our run. I just keep running into stuff. What do you mean I got the moves? Next time we headed to the quarry, since it's new, we just have to remember the code at the start. Unlocking the path to the quarry was a simple step in the master plan. The quarry isn't a super difficult place. It does have a lot of lasers and obviously bots. There is, however, one room that we didn't really like, and I think you can guess it. But before that, we have to head to the golden zone. And behind the door lies 2 achievements, one for pulling a lever and another for grabbing the shovel. And it shows us our next corrupted zone, which we need to find a way to get up. But that's for later. This is where we enter my least favorite room. Small rooms full of bots. But this one has something new. Way too many lasers, but we were professionals, so it's still a cakewalk.
Oh shit, dude, this guy's about to kill me.
I'd like to say the rest of the run was just as easy, but we slipped up, dying to Billy Boom.
Bruh, you punched me. Yeah, there's gonna be no good sales for a month. Oh, for a month,
Oh,
he's saying.
God. He's punching me. Oh,
But before we get back into taking revenge, we find out what a shovel is good for. Digging. And we find another gadget, but we got to dig him all.
Can I hit him with the
Asking
shovel?
if I can smack him with a shovel only to shoot him. He does, however, give us an achievement for taking down 10 bosses.
it's okay. He's won. He's won. He's dead.
I have an achievement, take down 10 bosses.
The fields started to feel easy to finish, so we ended up unlocking the door, granting access to the Doom Gardens, and turns out it's yet another speedrun, where we have to shoot bots so they drop time orbs so we can extend the time. However, all the bots are bomb bots. So I think you know how this goes. We just kinda explode.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead too.
I did forget to mention that we showed the weird guy our junk rifle, which he then asked for another gun, the sheriff's carbine. Showing him it gives us another gadget, which is just great. We wanted to challenge the Doom Gardens again, so we did.
How are you
Oh,
still
wait.
alive?
I don't know.
Can you res me?
We didn't end up finishing it since I died, but we did see that we could still get to the end thinking there was a glitch, so we just kept going to the end.
Will it just tell us that we failed or something when we get to the end? Yeah, because they're not dropping any more orbs.
No, they are.
Found out the door to the crystal was closed, so we went to the aqua station instead.
Sass. We did it.
You know? Oh, yeah, so this is...
Here is where we find the tech lab key. Grabbing the data log in the next room gave us a total of 250 wrenches, earning us yet another achievement. The aqua station wasn't a challenge until I entered another small room, where I died almost immediately, and my friend went down shortly after. I think we might not be the professionals I thought we were.
I think we're just bad, man.
After the minor realization that we might just be bad, we keep up the grind hoping to improve. Reaching the tech lab room and opening it up this time, but we see that we can now change the route we want to go by shooting the glowing orb with an element, and we write down more of the code, honestly thinking of brute forcing the combo next run. So before we headed out, I checked the room one last time to see a data log hiding. Picking it up earns us another achievement. This time, instead of going to the stupid fire route, we headed to the shock route instead. I like them more. Making our way to the small room of death, my friend ends up going down, leaving me to finish it off, since I want to one day see the end of the game at least once. This time I didn't make a fool out of myself and finished the room of death, inching us closer to the next boss fight.
You have like 400 mines around you.
Oh, I know.
You're just in that one corner. You're just in that one corner. Shoot them.
I know, because my weapons don't deal that little damage.
But first, we get an achievement for dealing 1,000,000 total damage.
Oh, deal 1,000,000 damage achievement.
Oh my god. I'm at 13 HP, Eddie.
Now, turning our attention to the next boss fight, Sir Catter Coaster. And let me just tell you what, he's pretty simple. Just chase him on the rail and jump over the mines he places, and you'll be fine.
Hurt you if you get on the rail. I hate this actually.
So we end up destroying him and getting 2 achievements for getting past the stage 2 boss for the first time. Finally leaving the nightmare of being stuck behind us. The other achievement popped after the cutscene.
Wow, look at that.
City. It's a city. Look at all the food.
There's a lot of food, huh?
Where are the others?
I don't know. She looks old.
Oh.
Crunch. You're stealing my apples? Vermin. It's that nasty little virus again. I am not a virus. He lived in my city.
Breathed my air.
Dude, he...
Robots don't eat.
You know what? We're taking it back.
Yep.
Now I got an achievement, taking it back. Complete chapter 2.
So this zone is a lot of dealing with small bots as well as mini bosses. You need to take down 4 different ones in order to progress. So how did we do it? And as it was our first time here, we decided to take it slow, eventually taking down our first of 4 mini bosses.
HP.
Finally.
I was taken out by a small little wall mount, and my friend died right before my respawn timer was up, so we didn't make it that far. But it allowed us to try out the recon as well. He's a melee bot. I like the pans.
Oh, there's the explosive guy there.
But once I tried something else, I got nuked.
Oh!
I think he exploded in my face. And look at this little purple spot. It took my friend a few tries, but he did it with a sliver of HP. Now, I don't know why I kept using the other gun that got me killed last time, since I died with it again.
Oh my god.
This time, we went to the ruins hoping for a gadget from the Wall Street businessman. After giving him a power cell, he gave us a gadget, earning us yet another achievement for collecting 5 total. We ended up beating Digimon again, giving us another achievement.
Thank god.
So there wasn't really any trouble with the fields this time around, so we're just gonna skip right over it. So far this run feels pretty solid compared to all the other runs we have done. Finally getting back to the locked door, I say, F it, I got this. Turns out it was the second of last combo I could do. My friend didn't want to sit through it all as he was running out of time for his next break, so I wrote down my code and continued on the run, planning to unlock it with my next solo run.
Yep, I'm dead. There's a laser. Just knocked me out.
The room unlocks us an art gallery ticket which will be useful later, as well as what we thought was the last bot, the Elementalist, earning us another achievement for doing so. But since I was here, I thought why not keep going and see the bosses. Next boss was called the Judge Ball. Just have to be careful of not getting chained down by some bots here, since he spawns bombs. He also spawns 2 bots to shield him, which you have to destroy, but other than that, really simple.
I'm surprised I'm...
Taking us back to Haven City, where we deal with the mini-bosses pretty easily. Might be since I swapped to Discovery Mode, which is the easiest one, just to unlock the bot, but I digress. Where we then enter the Golden Path, not knowing that this way sucks. So this area shows me how much I hate bosses by shoving me into a small room with 4 or 5 of them. Maybe more, I don't know. I lost count.
We will not have fun with this area. I can tell you that much.
After that chaos, we find ourselves at yet another boss, Uncle Jim. Never knew I had an uncle named Jim, but I guess I do. The fight is a little time-based where the floor is lava and rises, so you need to destroy him before it reaches the top, which I didn't do, so the run ends here.
Oh, so he just keeps going up.
Not much else happened. We did end up trying the new bot. Pretty fun, sometimes nice mechanic, where it swaps the ability around ever so often. And after being flashed by a mob of paparazzis, we got ourselves another achievement for destroying 5,000 bots. We also try our hand at the Doom Gardens again, hoping to finish it, only to get murked shortly after starting it.
How far are you? Oh, I'm dead.
This hurts so badly.
I know. I died right here.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
We do, however, have an idea on how to finish it. We just have to run fast and not get hit by the bombs. Once reaching the fields, we see a portal that we had been looking for. So of course we have to enter it, giving us another achievement, taking us to another location, the waste station. Here we find another ticket, this time to the stadium. This area is another time-based area. However, out of the 3 time zones we have been in, this one is the simplest and most forgiving with its timer. So, we decided to run to the end while destroying a few bots. I didn't want to risk not making it to the end, so we defused this bomb with plenty of time to spare, as well as grabbing our 3rd crystal, earning us yet another achievement, and getting us one step closer to world domination. Then, we died in Haven City, sadly not finishing it this run. Maybe next time. We headed to the quarry this time as the ranger to give a bot a hug, giving us a gadget for our hard work. We then finally headed to the pit, seeing as we could go there as the ranger. So, the pit is pretty simple, where you just run around the map destroying bots and completing the purple areas.
Oh. Let me activate 15% quicker fire rate.
My friend though can't seem to get this one room right, so once we finish that up, we then head straight to the end where we found the last of the 3 tickets, this one being the cinema one.
Oh yeah, so this is a boss. Oh, red ticket. Make sure you grab the ticket.
And here we meet yet another boss called El Mosquito. He's not that hard, just takes a while to kill. So after struggling to deal damage to him with guns, we turned to the pants, which dealt damage faster.
What is the little bar under his name?
I don't know. All I know is he's dead.
As we finished that up, we grabbed our 4th stone. Only 2 more to go. After finishing up the red crystal, we went to the middle zone of the aqua station, where we went ahead and freed a bot from the ice, unlocking us the questline for the last bot as well as another gadget. But before that, we wanted to open the next crystal zone, where we have to show the purple key, which you buy it from a bot in the tech lab, taking us to the fusion core. There's a small section there you have to go through before you enter the core, which isn't that hard, but a worm blocks the entrance, which isn't that big of a deal. Once you get inside, that's where the real problem starts.
Oh boy!
Seeing as there's lasers everywhere, we've never been here before, the floor is lava, and there's 700 turrets on the walls and bots that fire even more lasers.
The core is trying to sabotage me.
You don't say.
What? Where? We can just teleport onto the left side of here. I think.
Oh my god, I died!
So, safe to say, we didn't make it that far without being caught by a stray laser, ending our run.
No, please be careful.
As long as it-
Oh, guy coming.
So, before the next try, we thought the engineer might be a good fit, seeing as we get bots that can take aggro. Before we get into seeing the drones decimate everything, we grab a quick achievement for having 5 of them out at once. But once we make it to the Doom Gardens, we set up a plan. Just run and don't stop. Should be simple, and hopefully we make it this time and claim the 5th crystal, inching us one step closer to world domination. Turns out there's also a free upgrade here as well. Pretty nice. Afterwards, we end up spending 40 power cells in a single run on a rapier, giving us an achievement, only for me not to like it as much as I thought I would. We move on to the last crystal, this time with hopes and dreams. Relying on our army of drones, we quickly made our way to the middle section where we thought it was the end. The second half of the fusion core is the same, so I'll skip it. In the end, there's the Duke Nuker, who is protecting the last crystal.
Oh, that's hard.
It was in fact not hard. If anything, I'd say soft. But alas, he blew up and we grabbed our last crystal, giving us an achievement for gathering them all, as well as one more for earning 500 wrenches.
Actually,
Last
kinda
crystal.
for you.
No, you
No,
too.
it is the opposite.
No, you too, right?
Yep.
Didn't you get the achievement? So, with all the crystals in hand, I think we can rule the world. Unless these are some fake stones and we wasted our time for nothing. Next stop was Haven City again, and this time we're gonna finish the game. We have to make a few pit stops first. First stop being the red zone, where we give Randy his nose back and he gives us a jetpack. Here's where I also buy a perk that gives me a total of 15, which gives me another achievement. Next stop was the blue zone, in which my friend didn't have the key, so we went to the green zone instead, which he thankfully had the key for. There wasn't anything interesting in there other than an upgrade bot, so we moved on, finishing off the last two mini-bosses. After destroying one of them, we stumbled upon a cave which opened when we got all 6 crystals, which I think might be Batman's cave. So, I take his map as well as the grappling hook for another gadget. My friend ends up dealing with the last mini-boss, so we just headed to the door, in which we entered District 13. Hopefully we can beat the boss at the end this time. Nothing of interest happened here other than me finding a random bot locked in a cage.
Bill, I don't know what you do, but
I don't know what freaky things the bots are into, but moving on to the end of the district, we find a new boss, Beetle Royale. This one's a nice boss, I'd say. Not too many abilities. He does knock the floor out from under you, but you just have to pay attention and not fall. After that boss, we get a cutscene which I'll let play out.
Oh.
You actually did it!
I feel like we should end it off with this chapter. It's already 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's not done yet. Our run's still not done. There's one more area.
Mm.
It's super easy because it's just a boss fight.
Oh, so we just go to the moon?
Hmm.
Ain't no way.
Bruh.
Space car. Buckle up. It's moon time.
We end up earning an achievement for finishing that chapter, taking us to the final area of the game. Hopefully we can finish the game, right?
That's cool.
Oh yeah, this is how you understand. Suppresses the hack flies. Reinforcements on the moon. The moon isn't a hard location, as it's just 2 rooms, with a bunch of elites and mini-bosses, so safe to say, pretty easy. First room was a piece of cake. I do assume the corridor was meant to have traps, but I don't know, since they gave us a heal bot here as well as one last secret bot, which we will get back to later. The second room always has a shield bot, so we just need to start by taking that out. Once it's gone, it's pretty easy from there. Just dodge the shots. But after destroying one bot here, we hit level 15, which gave us yet another achievement. So carrying on after this room is just the boss fight left. Outside the boss's lair, we find the last bot in the game, which we have yet to get. So we'll go over how to get him later. Look at this guy. This is the bot. This is our last character.
He's so tiny.
I know.
This is the final boss of the game.
Are you ready?
I hope so. As ready as we can ever be.
Oh.
That's the final boss. Oh wait.
Oh.
Shoot
That's
the
so bad.
eyes. Oh my god, his HP's already like...
Oh my god.
Oh!
Let's get a few super simple achievements out of the way. One for dying in the
There we go.
first zone.
Get that achievement real quick.
First, we do have to stop and grab one last gadget from the old man.
I went too far. Displays the data logs you haven't found on the map yet.
Now we can explode due to Billy Boom, so we can hold him close, and that gives us an achievement. Next, we open the blue door, being the art gallery, where we hand in the brush, and in later runs he will help us complete our museum.
Hurricane rifle. I'll take that.
After taking down the mini-bosses in record time, we leave through the gold zone, where we earned 1000 power cells total, giving us an achievement.
Oh, there's a thing up here.
Duel.
Oh, look at this.
Giving us the sword as well as another achievement. So I eagerly waited to try out the sword.
What the fuck
Here,
is
pick it
that?
up. Pick it up. That we have to go through.
Safe to say I used the flamethrower.
This guy's looks
Uh-huh.
scary. Eddie, I hope you don't die with that sword. I do. I am taking a lot of damage still now.
I'm at 2 HP. I died.
I ended up dying before I used the sword that much, only having swung it a few times. Such a waste.
Oh, I was on the last second to reboot.
So we thought we would try the elemental. I will remind you all that I have been skipping the upgrades at the base camp since you don't have to see them. They're not really special.
Man, I'm like 3 or 4 kills away from finishing this damn weapon.
Here, I focus on leveling up weapons that I still needed to finish, as well as getting an achievement for dealing 1000 damage with a single comet.
Oh, you
I just did dude, I did over 1,000 damage in a single shot to him.
We don't get much further before dying
I won't
yet
need
again.
much help anyways because I have
I walked into that.
Next, we got an achievement for killing 3 bots in a single melee hit.
Oh, I got the achievement for Sushi Master.
We also end up swapping to easy to see if we can beat the game by doing so. But first, we stop by the art gallery for the first time after giving him back his brush. Here is where we see we can trade wrenches for cards, which is super helpful. Then, at the end of Harmony Square, we find a little hole in the roof where we head up, finding us the bow tie for the butler. So, for the Iris fight, I thought it would be a perfect to rush him and smack him in the face with pants.
half of his HP's already gone. Look what it-
Bont's like, I'm right underneath him and he's having a hard time to hit me.
After smacking him for a solid 2 minutes, we finally take him down. And there's a second phase, where we continue to smack him with pants until he eventually ended up under me.
Why is he so fancy with that?
What? Did you see me up there? Just
Yep. He did not.
listen. I'll take the aggro.
Real.
Okay, so we actually managed to beat the game on easy though.
Easy? I thought this was like the normal.
No, I wanted to rush through it.
Ah, I see. I think I have to see the war.
Oh, Iris was corrupted? Slap.
After the credits played out, we got 3 achievements, as well as one more once we headed to the camp, completing off the gadgets.
Check.
Sunglasses. As a reward, you unlocked a new gadget.
So we continued into another run to get a quick achievement for dealing 1000 damage with a javelin. Not much else happens after that, so we just go about collecting the remaining data logs, earning an achievement.
There's another achievement, Pop.
As well as one for destroying 10,000 bots. The next achievement was for reaching 75% ammo bonus, which was easier than I thought.
Oh, I got the achievement.
Next, we handed the butler his bow tie, in which we get an achievement as well as a power core. We also finished up the base camp, giving us another achievement. We then finally get a rematch with our Uncle Jim. Turns out, it's pretty easy to beat your uncle if you have a friend.
Oh, thank God we got him.
Next stop was Iris, but before that we returned a core to a bot. Then he headed to our base. So we go after Iris once again, where he blasts me with lasers.
Oh, I ran into like a lot of those as well.
Do this.
Nah, I died.
But my friend finishes him off, earning us another achievement.
You gone.
Be gone! Bot!
A.
Hey, another achievement. Oh, fucking A again. Of course. Be a bot up here.
Once back at the camp, we talk to the new bot, giving us another achievement after his intro.
It all started that night a few years back. Yo, is this like a Batman reference?
It
Mom
looks
and
like
Dad.
it.
It is.
They come.
It is.
Oh no.
The villains are everywhere,
Since then.
spreading evil. They think they have the upper hand, but not for long.
It's just this tiny
Kick
ass
their
pop up.
ass. All the way to the last one. I know who's pulling the strings behind. No matter where you hide, Iris, I will find you.
I think Iris is a virus.
Justice
No?
will be served. Iris is the virus, yeah. Or Superbot, get ready. Coming for you. Even if it leads me to the moon.
He might be Batman or Botman, or maybe just Superbot. Only time will tell.
And hit close, and now look at how short I am.
So, moving on, we jump up and slam down on some bots, showing off our moves and earning an achievement. So the Batman bot is a little unique in where you can't equip another weapon, and instead you're stuck with a blaster. However, you can eat other weapons, which in turn provide you with health or upgrade your weapon if it is a higher level than your current hand. Further along, we get hit by a laser, pushing our armor value up, where we reach max armor, earning us an achievement, as well as getting our picture taken. Then we got another achievement for having 2,000 power cells total, while finishing part of the moon. Then came the infamous Iris fight. And since we are a super bot, we never back down and never give up.
I'm sorry, here just started.
Though we did have a little help from our butlers, who took the brunt of the aggro, while we poked Iris from afar, until he didn't like it and shot me with a bunch of rockets, killing me and leaving everything up to my friend and his butler. But luckily for me, he didn't, giving us another cutscene.
You should be able to get it. Come on, you got it. Easy win. Easy win. Yeah, this is the last cutscene we were missing for the epilogue. job.
This is a good way to end off the night.
Nah, 2 wins. Almost back to back.
Wait, so he just executes him?
Mm-hmm. He don't give a shit. He just executes it. He's like, fuck you.
Yes, he. W-mans.
Afterwards, we got an achievement tied to the bot,
Finish the game. Let me see the stats real quick. Highest.
That's a lot.
but continuing on, we are introduced to the Endless Portal, where a few achievements are tied, like one for unlocking it. We also unlocked Guardian 2, which we need to beat and get to Guardian 4 for an achievement as well. Lots of the achievements are tied to specific things. Who would have guessed?
25% progression. Story and world are all complete. The Bazaar. So all my common and superior are complete. My fantastic. Or all my corrupted are complete. All my.
So going over the progress for an achievement for all items, all bots, as well as all weapons, we see that we are close to it, so let's jump into a random run to get a random achievement for hitting Digimon with a hammer to death. We decided to take a break from reaching Guardian 4, where we finished the game as a ranger while holding on to the buddy bot and having an S rank, earning us 3 achievements.
I got 3 achievements with that one.
Got one.
So next, we tried the Endless Run, which is like it sounds, just a place where you can go endlessly. We didn't know this at the time, but the difficulty is tied to the main game. I don't know how we didn't know that. We might just be a little slow.
There's gonna be a new thing. Oh, I did not mean to play that, but I'll take that. Oh, I don't know. So the boss stages, we gotta get to level, what was it, 25 I think?
So this place has purple zones, which are just all a simple room. No challenge to them, which is nice.
I walked in, I was expecting to need to jump somewhere.
I'm so confused.
Okay, I want you to be aware, this is probably a boss.
At the end of every odd number stage, a singularity is added, buffing the enemies, while at the end of every even number stage is a boss fight. Only to be met with 2 bosses, and it just had to be moles. Turns out they share the same HP bar, so you defeat one, you defeat both.
I see that. I'm focusing one of them.
Yeah, we'll just focus the other half then.
But we couldn't keep up with him, getting stuck in a corner and dying. But it did earn us an achievement for dying in the run.
It's the bombs on the floor.
I got stuck in a corner.
So we took a break from that to do other stuff, like working on getting the crystal powder to our dealer on the moon.
Oh,
Level up. This is number 3.
Where he then offers us higher drop chances or removing certain weapons in a run. Pretty nice if you ask me, as it helps us finish up the cards faster. But we then went about finishing the game with a few bots to get achievements for each of them, as well as a randomly appearing one where you have to get lucky with a Wonka bar, followed by the last achievement tied to a bot.
1000 damage. That's a pretty good damage number. Oh, he's dead.
Then came the grind, when we needed to collect all the cards for weapons and bots since we finished the items. So let's just montage it.
Yep. Freeze Fly, Ghost Pawn, Valkyrie, right. Electropod and Cobra. We don't.
Little while later, we had all but one weapon and a few more bots to grab, so let's just keep going.
Elite. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Goliath Destroyer, for dual pod, Security. Goliath, Health Fly. Let me look here.
After another short while, we finish up all but 3 bots, so I decided to run an endless run, hoping to see if the last 2 bots are there. While also working on the achievements there, like this one. I do find one of the new bots here though, where I grab his card, as well as another achievement for reaching level 26.
He's the last guy.
I was starting to get bored and tired here, since it was almost 4 AM by this point. So we just dealt with the 2 bosses, earning us another achievement here.
Oh, here we go. 6 singularities at 1.
I ended up getting too tired to continue and just let the bots end me.
Oh. Well, there goes that, Grim.
Shortly after, we do one last run before we get off for a break to get 2 final cards.
Oh, thank you for telling me about the Cosmobot. I didn't realize.
Where we then go to the museum to earn an achievement for completing it.
There we go.
The next day we make up our minds on finishing the game, but first we need to reach Guardian 4. I couldn't do it with the engineer, so I tried the Superbot. Turns out, super simple with him. Guess that's what makes him super, huh?
Now we're on to Guardian 3. Oh, okay, thank God we did that.
So, I'm surprised that I got an S on this run. So, I've never done Guardian 3. That's the first time I've done Guardian 3, right? Find it.
And here's the finale, where I'm just gonna let it play out with a few cuts to show you how a typical run goes. If you're wanting to skip to the end, you can. But before that, I'd like to ask you what you think so far and how I can improve on this, as well as for some recommendations of games to play for all achievements. We do have a few currently going on that you'll see later. If you do want to see me do this live, you can over at my Twitch channel, which will be down below. But I hope you enjoyed this so far and are excited for more to come.
Ow. Rubik's Cube is really bad. But it's good, but it's also pretty bad.
Thimble's really good. I guess we can deal with, oh, hello. I died. I think the second the ad started, I died. Which is kind of horrible timing on my part. Where are you? Oh my god. Increase fire rate. People, a lot of chances, otherwise they're gonna just take advantage of it. Give me something good, give me something good, give me, oh. What? We'll upgrade that, cryo damage. This area, by the way, takes the longest to get through. I think this is a long way. Oh, I'm gonna have a bunch of elites by the end of this. Level 4, taking damage, no. I don't like the Roboquest jump. That's my opinion on pretty much everything. I want to know your thoughts. I mean, that's at least a good start. But I have to tell you, don't ever let someone manipulate you. And, well, obvious. It will happen eventually, and, well, sometimes you end up doing the same thing to someone and without realizing it. Everyone is just human, so... I say that with a lot of meaning behind it. Is stuff can go bad and will go bad, but to always just try and sit through it with each other. And there will always be someone to blame if anything does happen, but you always have to remember that you are a group. Like, well, not like, oh, you know what I mean, like, not a group, but like, together you're one. You know what I mean? Where am I going? We'll take that, and we will do this, and they'll cryo damage, because then. Basically, just treat each other fairly, is what it is, what it comes down to. But it's good that you guys are still, like, sticking together, you know? I should have taken that damn twister, strudel, whatever the fuck it is, because I want this ability. I want this badly. Because I don't want to deal with it anymore. Playing it for too damn long, too many damn hours, and we're already almost done with the damn game. So I just want to get it over with cryo. I guess right now we'll use reload speed. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it also fully depends on, like, how you want them to act. Uh, 100% auto crit. Nah, it's instead a good sign. It shows that the game. Well, that's true that they do want to spend it, but again, it is very personal, like on who you ask that question to. Because some people might like, I don't like people when they're like all up in my grill, you know. You know what I mean? Some people don't like that, others do. I like it. That's good. It's a good ability. So let's keep going, keep rolling. Motherfucker gave me nothing. But it's good. Sometimes it's good to be clingy. I personally like it. I think I won't be able to afford the next one, which is 18. There's 16, then 18. So we should be able to get an S rank here. Basically want to make sure there's no downtime in between like shooting. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. We want to level up our weapon basically as much as we can. Like for me personally, I like people who are clingy. So it's my personal opinion. 30% more cryo damage. Are we dealing cryo? Well, we're always dealing cryo. Rubber ducky, no. Increase fire rate by 30% for 6 seconds when we don't really want to be hacked or blinded or anything like that, but I guess it's fine if we do end up being blinded. Get that perk. And they get excited whenever I message. That's good. Ow. It's gonna be good for the final boss. I'll just let it hack me. Dude, that fire rate is crazy. Ow. So I still have a S rate, which is nice. 6 S's that we need, or 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 S's that we need. So by the time we end the run, we have to have 7 S's. This is really good to have as well. Let me see, is there a level 7 weapon here? But I do want this, increase hull damage. So I get that for free, and then we'll get that. We'll play this one time, get something good. Oh, okay, you know what? We'll play it. Did he just die? He just... okay. Level 8, we're already level 8, so we'll grab that instead. Stupid assassin in this game. Assassins are the stupidest thing ever. But thankfully I did die, because I wouldn't have gotten this run. There's just everything exploding. We don't care about the hero kit dealing cryo damage. Crit damage is nice. What's over here? Increase auto crit chance, but you'll no longer... no. We really can't restore HP. Fuck, dude, they're not gonna freeze. Oh, some of these won't freeze. Like, that guy won't freeze, but... I mean, it's not ideal, but I'll accept it, I guess. Well, I have no scratch damage increase. Yep. Especially since we're always repairing our scratch damage. So it's great to just give us an ability that we don't, or that we deal more damage. Almost have an S rank. Hmm. I have a little bit of time. Hey, I have the screen that said DDD. You know what? If you were female, maybe. But I'm not sure. Crit damage, 15%. I mean, 15% crit damage is already instantly 15% damage to this. Stealth duration to 5.5. We'll take that. 4 out of 7, and the next 3 are pretty easy. The timing on this one and the next 2 are not as like strict, I guess. Damn, I think I killed him completely. I don't even deal shock damage, so I don't even deal burn damage. Get our weapon to 11. Increase armor. Taking damage consumes armor bonus and increases your damage. That's nice. I'll grab that. What do you have? Shock. Freezing an enemy has a chance. Freezing an enemy deals that. Data increases fire rate. I'll do explosions, even though we're not really doing explosions. Okay. So we're on 5 out of 7 S's. This one should be an easy S as well. It's kinda not super tight. We'll take the chance for armor. Not armor, but... Increase crit damage by 40, but decreases damage by 20. But we only really deal crit damage. Let me through. That meme will let me in, but let me through, cause, well. I have an objective here. didn't kill him. Sometimes difficult to see those guys. Increase elemental damage. I'll deal with that. No, 13, 13, 13, no. No. We have a solid amount of time. Okay, this guy's not that difficult, but stop moving. Increase fire rate. Because we like shooting. The faster we shoot, the faster things die. So that's what S number 6. And we just have to not die. Oh my god, that is takes like an hour to fucking finish my shots. Why don't they take damage from sitting in this ledge? They're also robots. That's just toxic, you know? It is, like, legit toxic. Increase weapons damage by 10%. So I was planning on doing a drone army, but then I decided against it. Man, the right guy's not here. Damn it. We have so much time, dude. But can't say anything yet. I want him to hack me though, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we have half the time left. We're gonna use my robot real quick. Hey, Doodle, Grim, Cole, Mustang, Rabbit. Watch this. Watch this. Once I hit continue, we get the final 2 achievements of the game, and we're done with the game. So that means we don't have to play this no more. Watch.
And there's the last 2 achievements of the game, giving us 100% completion. I hope you learned something, or if you didn't, I hope you had fun. Until next time.